Have you ever felt like your paycheck disappears before the month even begins? You pay your bills, buy a few groceries, treat yourself here and there, and suddenly, poof, your money's gone. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Most people don't have a budgeting system, they just kind of hope for the best. But what if I told you there's a super simple formula you can follow to take full control of your money without spreadsheets, calculators, or hours of tracking every little expense? It's called the 50-30-20 rule, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to budget like a pro, even if you've never budgeted before. By the end of this video, you'll know how to divide your income into 3 easy buckets, avoid overspending, and finally start saving for the future, all with a plan so simple you can remember it in your sleep. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and this is not financial or investment advice. Always do your own research or consult a certified advisor before making any financial decisions. With that said, let's jump in. Let's start with the basics. The 50-30-20 rule is a budgeting method popularized by U.S. Senator and Harvard professor Elizabeth Warren. It's designed to help everyday people make smarter decisions with their after-tax income. Here's how it works. You take your net income, meaning what you actually take home after taxes, and divide it into 3 categories. 50% goes to needs, 30% goes to wants, 20% goes to savings or debt repayment. That's it. Super simple, but very powerful. First, let's talk about the 50% for needs. These are your must-have expenses, the stuff you absolutely have to pay to live and work. Rent or mortgage, utilities like electricity, water, internet, groceries, transportation like gas or public transport, insurance, minimum debt payments. If it's a bill you can't ignore without serious consequences, it goes in this category. Now here's a pro tip. If your needs are taking up more than 50% of your income, it could be a red flag that you're living above your means. Maybe your rent is too high, or you're locked into subscriptions you don't really need. It might be time to take a hard look and ask, is this truly a need, or is it a convenience I've gotten used to? Are you enjoying the content? Hit subscribe. It's completely free, and you'll get easy-to-follow tips on investing, saving money, and building wealth delivered straight to you. No noise, just real value at no cost. Let's grow smarter together. Next, we've got 30% for wants. These are the fun things, the lifestyle choices, the extras that make life enjoyable but aren't absolutely essential. Think eating out or ordering in, Netflix, Spotify, or other subscriptions, shopping for clothes or gadgets, vacations, hobbies, entertainment are not bad. This category exists because you should enjoy your money. The key is balance. This 30% buffer helps you treat yourself without guilt as long as it's part of the plan. If you're overspending, this is the category to cut first. And finally, the most powerful piece of the puzzle, 20% for saving or paying off debt. This is where your financial freedom is built. That 20% goes toward emergency fund, retirement like index funds or a pension plan, investments. This part should be automated as much as possible. The moment your paycheck hits your account, set it to transfer 20% into a savings or investment account. Why? Because if you don't do it first, you probably won't do it at all. Saving isn't just for rich people, it's how people become rich. Let's look at a real-world example. Say you take home 2,000 euros a month after taxes. 1,000 euros, 50% goes to needs, rent, food, transport. 630% goes to wants, dining out, fun, shopping. 400 euros, 20% goes to savings or debt, retirement, investments, paying down loans. It's simple, visual, and flexible. Even if your income is 1,000 euros or 5,000 euros, the percentages stay the same. You're not budgeting every single coffee, you're budgeting the big picture. So, what are the benefits? It's easy to remember and stick to. No need for spreadsheets or advanced math. Gives you flexibility while building discipline. Any downsides? If you have very low income or high debt, you may need to tweak the percentages. If you're self-employed or have variable income, you'll have to average your budget over time. Still, for most people, it's a great starting point and far better than guessing. If you want to get more insights into the topic, I suggest you to get following books: The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. While not focused solely on percentages, this New York Times bestseller lays out a step-by-step plan emphasizing automatic savings, emergency funds, and structured budgeting, which aligns very well with 20% savings discipline in the 50-30-20 rule. Check the affiliate links in description. All You're Worth: The Ultimate Lifetime Money Plan by Elizabeth Warren and Amelia Warren Tyagi. This is the foundational book where Elizabeth Warren and her daughter introduced the 50-30-20 rule. It's research-backed and easy to apply for anyone who wants financial clarity and balance. The Index Card: Why Personal Finance Doesn't Have to Be Complicated by Helaine, Olen, and Pollack. This book distills personal finance advice down to 9 key rules. It covers the core principles behind the 50-30-20 rule, emphasizing simplicity and habit building over fancy strategies. So let's recap. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for savings or debt repayment. That's the 50-30-20 rule in a nutshell. It's a simple formula to help you stay in control, build good habits, and finally start saving without the overwhelm. If this video helped you understand budgeting better, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. Got your own budgeting strategy? Maybe you use 70-20, 10, or the envelope system? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear how you manage your money. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple, actionable tips on investing, saving, and building wealth the smart way.